Hi, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I just saw something that I want to talk about. I want to discuss because I have been having a lot of different symptoms, and I finally realized that it's menopause. Well, perimenopause. I'm not in complete menopause yet because I haven't gone all year without a period. But I was watching something on YouTube with Halle Berry, and she's starting this movement. And she was saying that she went to Washington, the capital, to try and get I'm sorry, to the White House to try to get help from the government to have to get funds to study what menopause really is, because we women really are going through it, and a lot of doctors don't have any knowledge of it. And I'm sitting up here listening to her, and I'm listening to the doctor that's on the show, and they're talking about all of these symptoms. And I have most of these symptoms, especially brain fog. Um, I have gained weight. My stomach is just staying. She said she called it a spare tire. This is the biggest my stomach has ever been. Um, I go to one of my doctors that I go to is a heart doctor, and I went to her recently, and I did my heart exam, everything I do with my heart, and I was telling her that I had recently experienced a lot of heart palpitations, to the point where I wasn't feeling it in my on the side of my chest where my heart is. I was feeling it in between my throat area. And I went to urgent care. Urgent care sent me to the emergency room because the urgent care nurse was so afraid when she was listening to me with the stethoscope, and she was so afraid. What she scared, what she heard scared her. And so she was like, you got to go to the emergency room because your heart is about to jump out of your chest. I said, but I don't feel my heart. I don't feel that palpitations coming from my heart. It's coming from my throat. So when I got to urgent care, the emergency room, um, they did all my tests. They did an EKG, or echocardiogram, and they did a CAT scan. They took blood work. They did everything they were supposed to do. I had to follow up with my cardiologist. So the doctor there said that my heart was okay, and but when I'm listening, now that I'm sitting here listening to the panel that Halle Berry is on, I recognize that symptom of the heart palpitations and me feeling it in my neck. I recognize that symptom as being a menopause symptom, because even when I went to my cardiologist, she did all the heart tests, okay, that she can do, okay, with the scanning of the heart, and there's two other tests she did. She even scanned and looked at the arteries in my neck, the arteries in my and veins in my legs, um and nothing came back abnormal. So she wanted to put me on a heart monitor so that I can start, you wear the heart monitor, and every time you feel the anxiety or the palpitations, you press the button, so, and then you got to tell what you was doing at the time. But now that I heard women, this panel of women now talking about menopause, now I understand exactly what was going on with me. And so now I have to speak a different language to my doctors. And what she said got me to thinking, this is so serious. Like, we walk around as women. Because, okay, I'm going to tell you what the panel said. The panel said black women get it the worst than any other race of women. That's what the panel of doctors was saying. They're starting to really, really look into this. We walk around and we play. I wouldn't say we play with this, but we don't know a lot about it. And I think I've been going through it now for the last 2 years, but I'm in peri. I'm not in full menopause because I have not, my period has not gone without, I have not gone without a period for a whole year yet. Like, I'll make it up to 9 months or 10 months and the period to come on. So I have not gone a whole year yet. But when I learn about things, I get so passionate about it. And I've been really, really watching my body, and I've been recognizing some things. Like, sometimes I get a belly bloat. My belly will stick out sometimes, but it's because of something that I ate, right? Now, I can go to bed, I can wake up, and my belly is the same. My stomach sticks out the same. That's how I knew something was wrong. It was not normal, okay? So, and then when I went to my heart doctor and she was like, you gained weight, and she was telling me how much I weigh, I said, that's impossible. I have never been that, I have never had that much weight on me. That's ridiculous. Where is it coming from? I don't even see it. The only thing that changed on me is my stomach. Because I look at my thighs and I'm looking at weight. I don't see the weight nowhere else except my stomach. So how is it that, is my stomach making those extra pounds come on me? But I did start working out, and they say sometimes muscles start to muscle weigh just as much as, I guess, fat. I guess fat will be trimming down and your muscle weight to build up. But when I was working out, I was some of my symptoms wasn't as bad. Like, I have sleep. I can't sleep all the way through the night. Now, I have not been getting a lot of the hot flashes like I did last year. Last year, I was getting hot flashes constantly. This year, I can say most of the things that I've been experiencing is I haven't, sleep disturbances. That's what I'll call them, because it don't matter what time I go to sleep. I wake up 2-3 o'clock in the morning and I cannot go back to sleep no matter what I do. And and then when the time change, that really messed me up. Do you hear me? Like, I can go to bed. Like, last night, I had to force myself to lay down and get some rest. I was still wide awake. It's 9:30 at night. I'm still wide awake like it's daytime. I noticed that my face is like, got bloat in it all the time. Whereas before, it was bloated when it was time of the month, and then it'll go back down. But now it's staying around like the whole month now. Okay. I'm tired more. Man, we ain't gonna talk about brain fog. Could be walking in the kitchen knowing, I know what I was going to get when I walked out of my room to go in there to get it. But when I got in there to get it, I forgot. Came back in the room, did it 3 times. Came back in the room to try to remember, went back in the kitchen. Came back in the room, try to remember, went back in the kitchen. So yes, I'm like Halle Berry. This really needs to be, we need to have this studied and researched like they do breast cancer. Because this is a problem. We're losing a lot of ourselves and we don't know what's wrong. Like we like at my job, we'll talk about, we're like, oh, I'm in menopause, I got brain fog. Oh, I'm in menopause, I got, we'll say little things like that. But we really need to look into what is causing this and what can eliminate some of these symptoms, or how can we manage some of these symptoms. Oh, let me not forget the raging. Okay. The yelling for no reason, getting mad for no reason, the raging out and getting spazzing out, especially in traffic. Oh my God. Listen, I am a raging bull in traffic sometimes. Okay. And it really depends on the type of morning that I'm having. Like, I try to have my morning ritual where when I get up out of bed, I talk to God. I talk nice to myself. I go and I take me a shower and I got the radio on, or I'm listening to a nice, uplifting, empowering YouTube message. Okay. Um, I try to do things to help manage or help me get in a good mood. Okay. So I guess you call that your spirit ritual. Okay. Where you getting yourself together before you leave your house. And I find that it works sometimes, but it has to be where I have to constantly, this has to be a habit for me, is what I'm saying. This has to be something that I'm constantly doing, because if I miss any of those little things that I just said, I'm a raging bull in traffic. Okay, fussing at people, knowing they can't hear me. Just and then I drive for like an hour, so it's like, it's just a headache. And then driving home, same thing. Well, driving home, I'm a little bit more relaxed and I'm a little bit more calm because I'm coming home of after my day of work or whatever. But I just gotta find some type of relief. I need some relief because I have, okay, I got the sleeping problem, I got the brain fog, I got the spasms that be spazzing out in traffic and stuff. And I have I don't have the hot flashes. I haven't really been experiencing that as much. But those other symptoms I have. Oh, she said something about muscle and joint pain. Because, we be around here talking, arthritis, and we leave it at that. No, that's actually a part of menopause. And I was watching something with Sherry, and she was saying her side teeth fell out. And the doctor was saying that's part of menopause. Your teeth, she said something about your gums starting to soften. So see, it's a lot of stuff that we don't recognize that will happen to. Oh, low libido. Women, you lose their sex drive, she said. And she was saying that there's some kind of hormone replacements, and one of the hormone replacement is testosterone that we can get so that we can have a sex drive. Like, a lot of us women walking around here saying, we're not in a relationship, we're not sexually active, and we don't recognize that could be a part of menopause. Even though you're probably not dating nobody, but you don't have no urges either. Have you ever thought about the fact that you don't even have urges anymore? Like, think about it. Like, it's okay. Like, how the world is going today with how the men and women are dating each other or not dating each other, or all these standards they putting against each other. Get away from that. Look at the fact that your sex drive is gone. Like, you don't even have a feeling. You don't even have a desire to have sex. Think about it. I went through that, and it surprised me. Somebody that once loved sex, it has not been on my mind. I can't believe it, but I have not been having no urges. So I know that got to be a menopause thing. So anyway, I'm going to educate myself on this thing because I want to know, what can I do to manage my symptoms. Now listen, I'm going to tell you something. I was supposed to come home and make a video about a poem that I did, a tired poem that I did, and a whole branding and a whole collection that I'm making around my tired poem, right? Came home, because here's what I told myself. Okay, I go to work, I go to a 9 to 5, right, during the day. So I get home by 6:30. Now, I told myself that if I'm up 12 hours, because that's the 8 hours working, and then that's the the hour drive. Oh, so that's like 10 hours. Well, that you got to count the time that you wait, that you get up to get dressed. So I'll say about 12 hours. So to give and take driving to work, 12 hours, right? And then you got 12 hours left, right? So 8 or 7 of that is on sleeping. It's supposed to be on sleeping, right? So if you say you sleep 8 hours, right? So that means you only got 4 hours to work on your business, or you sleep for 7 hours. You only got 5 hours to work on your business. So I'm finding that if I don't write it down word from word like a baby, like I'm teaching a baby, if I don't have it planned out, if I don't write it down correctly, out of sight, out of mind, for real. If I don't write down exactly what I plan to do when I get home, from the moment I get home, it ain't gonna get done. Okay, so I was not thinking about making a video. I was coming home to go and take me a hot bubble bath to release me from my day. And I went online, I turned on my TV to go to YouTube, because that's one of my evening rituals. And this came up. The thing about menopause came up. First, I was watching Sherry. Sherry had some guest on her, a doctor on her show, talking about it. Then I watched Halle Berry, must have been on Good Morning America, because it looked like Robin was interviewing her with some other doctors. I was watching some of that. I think it happened. I think last month was a menopause month. I didn't know, but last month I think was menopause month, and then I see Halle Berry is like a spokesperson for menopause now. She's going around educating us and letting doctors know, because she said that she had to let her doctor know that this is a menopause symptom, because he didn't know what was going on with her. He didn't know what to tell her. And listening to her tonight, my heart doctor didn't know what was going on with me, because I'm telling her that I'm having these palpitation in my heart, and that I'm feeling it in my neck. And what I come to recognize is, I think that was just really, really bad anxiety, because that's what it felt like. Like it's not that my neck was closing up or anything. If you ever had heart palpitation, and you know how your heart can be beating, but I didn't feel it down here. I felt it up in my neck. Isn't this your thyroid? Isn't your thyroid right here somewhere? I was feeling it up in there. You understand? Like, and then I'm the one that went to urgent care because it was so bad. I knew something was going on, but these doctors are not, they don't have the knowledge about this stuff. I don't know if they need to go, you know how when you're on a job, you got to go through, you got to go to training, or you got to take, a course to get, certified every 2 years. These doctors need to have some kind of professional studies where they go back and they get updated with whatever's new out there. Menopause is something that they need to become educated on, because y'all misdiagnosing people, or y'all don't know what's wrong with these people. Like my the emergency room doctor gave me she put 3 medications in me. Let me tell you, I was having a heart palpitate. I was having the palpitations real bad, or I guess anxiety real bad. I was having pain in my shoulder, coming from my neck to my shoulder. Okay, and something else is going on with me. She gave me 3 medications. One of those medications was a muscle relaxer. One of those medications was I think an inflammation, start with a T. And then something else. When I tell you, I got the best sleep when she gave me that, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I got the best sleep. Listen, I have not been sleeping. So they gave me some medication to take coming home, because I had a lot of inflammation. That was one of the things that was going on with me too. I was in so much pain from my neck. That was one of the reasons I went also. I had a lot of pain coming from my neck. I actually thought the palpitations was so bad because I had a lot of, because I ended up having muscle spasms, really bad muscle spasms in my neck. And she was telling me, she's like, oh, all that is together. I say, all that is together. And then my pressure was up high. She said, oh, you got high blood pressure? I say, no. Now, one thing that I do know is when you're in pain, your pressure goes up. Now, I do know that. Okay, I got some knowledge of human anatomy and physiology. I got some knowledge of chemistry. Okay, don't let this smart girl fool you. It's she got a brain. Okay, but I just got on here to, anyway, that's what I was saying. I came home and I got lazy. I wasn't going to do nothing. I know I need to do a video for my business. I know I have to do all these things, but if I don't write it down, I come home, I get in the most comfortable spot there is, and I stay there for the whole night. Okay? I don't move till I get up and go take my hot bath. You know, I eat, kids all right, and I get my behind in bed, but I don't go to sleep. I end up watching TV. It's crazy. I don't be tired. So Halle Berry talks about watching your diet, looking into your diet, looking into what you eat. She talks about just educating yourself on this and start embracing it. I think a lot of us are not embracing it like we should. A lot of us are embarrassed by it. And that's what she talked about also. She said women are embarrassed by it. They don't want to talk about it. But we got to start talking about these things, y'all. We got to start getting in groups and start talking about the different symptoms that we have. Let's talk about the different things, whatever women, what y'all doing to maintain it. Okay, because it's not going anywhere. They named the steps. There's perimenopause, which is all this. She said perimenopause started in your 40s. So I didn't even recognize it in my 40s. I recognized my stomach was starting to get, a little out of hand, but it wasn't bad. I did have a lot of hot flashes in my 40s. I can say that. I had most of my hot flashes in my 40s. I can say that. The mood swings I had in my 40s, I can say they wasn't as bad. I didn't have no brain fog in my 40s. I didn't have no joint problems in my 40s. The joint problems came in my 50s. When I first hit my 50s, the brain fog started coming, but that tie in that stomach, that thing came and just stayed. Now, I recognize the sex drive. My sex drive ain't leave to this year. Let's just be honest. Okay. My sex drive ain't lead to this year, okay? Because I was one of them self-pleasuring girls. And now she just don't even want to do that. That drive just gone. So anyway, I get like off track a lot. Is that part of menopause? I don't know. I miss my thoughts sometimes. I don't remember what the point was I was making. That's why I wish I would have started this entrepreneurship in my 30s. It's hard right now trying to do it in your 50s. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, I got a lot of ideas, but to actually zone in on one, focus in on one, and stay on that one is hard. I got scatterbrain. I ain't gonna lie, I've been had scatterbrain, but it has gotten worse. And see how I'm long-winded now? I did not get on here to talk no 23 freaking minutes. I got on here to tell y'all something for 10 minutes. You see how long I've been on this video? So anyway, ladies. Man, I know y'all gonna watch this video too, but ladies, I'm talking to y'all. Don't just watch this video. I need y'all ass to comment on this damn video. I need some comments, okay, about your menopause experience, and if you got something that's working for you, okay, if you got a group that you're in where you can air out your frustration, let a sister know. You got some books that you read, and let a sister know, okay? Let's make this a black girl train, or a woman train, a menopause woman train. Let's make this a train, and let's start understanding what menopause really is. And whatever knowledge you learn, teach it. Tell us about it. Okay? Let's get in some groups and start having some discussions. I'm 52. I'm about to be 53 in December. 12/12, baby. Okay. Mama about to be 53 years old. Thank God mama still got her senses going on up here, okay? But something messing with it right now. And we need to find out how to maintain this stuff, okay? Listen, right now, we ain't got no time for figuring out what's going on, taking care of these kids, taking care of no man, taking care of our parents. We got to take care of ourselves right now. Something's going on in this menopause world. We got to put our own oxygen masks on now, women. Something going on in this menopause world. Okay? Let's find out how to maintain it so we won't be raging bulls to the people that we love. I'm just saying. Or just raging bulls, period, to people in traffic. I'm just saying. All right, so I'm going to end this. If y'all know who I am, I'm Concrete JacQuie Daniels on social media. Okay? I have a business called Always Stay Conquering, which I have not been staying conquering and doing my business. That's that brain fog thing. I start, no, stop. Start and stop. So anyway, if y'all got some stuff working for y'all, let a sister know. Where my 50 plus club at? Come on. Where my perimenopause club at? Where y'all at? Let's talk, ladies, let's talk about going all the way, almost making it to 12 months, and that 10th month, that damn period come on, and you upset with the damn world, okay? For real. So, I'm going to post this. I'm going to post this video. See, usually I do videos and I'm posting this shit because, listen, let's take back our life from this damn menopause, okay? Okay, bye.